Designing a sensory garden for therapeutic benefits involves creating a space that stimulates the senses, sight, smell, touch, taste, and sound, to promote relaxation, cognitive function, and overall well-being. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you design a sensory garden. 1. Choosing the location. Accessibility. Ensure the garden is easily accessible, especially for individuals with mobility issues or disabilities. Sunlight. Select a location that receives adequate sunlight for the types of plants you plan to include. Privacy. Consider adding fencing, hedges, or tall plants to create a sense of privacy and enclosure. 2. Designing the layout. Paths and accessibility. Incorporate wide, smooth paths that are wheelchair accessible. Use materials like gravel, paving stones, or wood chips. Raised beds. Consider raised beds for easy access and maintenance, especially for wheelchair users. Seating areas. Include benches, chairs, or even swings where visitors can sit and relax. 3. Choosing plants. Sensory stimulation. Select plants that engage multiple senses. Sight. Vibrant flowers, contrasting foliage colors. Smell. Fragrant herbs, flowers like lavender, rosemary, jasmine. Touch. Soft, velvety leaves, e.g., lamb's ear, textures like rough bark or smooth stones. Taste. Edible plants like herbs, mint, basil, thyme, fruits, strawberries, blueberries. Sound. Rustling grasses, wind chimes, plants that attract birds. Safety. Avoid toxic plants and thorny bushes, especially if the garden is accessible to children or vulnerable individuals. 4. Creating sensory zones. Visual zone. Arrange plants with contrasting colors and textures. Use focal points like sculptures or water features. Fragrance zone. Cluster fragrant plants together to intensify scents. Place them along pathways for easy access. Touch zone. Incorporate plants with interesting textures. Include tactile elements like smooth stones, rough bark, or tactile sculptures. Taste zone. Plant edible herbs, fruits, and vegetables in raised beds or containers. Label plants for easy identification. Sound zone. Install wind chimes, water features like fountains or bubbling rocks, and plants that attract birds or insects. 5. Incorporating hardscaping and features. Water features. Add a small pond, fountain, or bubbling stream for auditory and visual stimulation. Sculptures and art. Integrate sculptures, mosaics, or other artwork that enhances the sensory experience. Wind chimes. Hang wind chimes made from different materials to create soothing sounds in the breeze. 6. Accessibility and safety. Non-slip surfaces. Ensure paths and seating areas have non-slip surfaces, especially if they might get wet. Clear signage. Use clear signage and labels for plants, especially for those with sensory impairments. Safety considerations. Avoid sharp edges, use child-safe materials, and ensure all features are securely installed. 7. Maintenance and sustainability. Easy maintenance. Choose plants that are low maintenance and drought-tolerant once established. Water conservation. Use mulch to retain moisture and consider a rainwater harvesting system for irrigation. Seasonal interest. Include plants that offer year-round interest, such as evergreens, plants with colorful bark, or those that bloom in different seasons. 8. Community involvement and education. Workshops and activities. Host workshops on sensory gardening, plant propagation, and therapeutic benefits for community engagement. Educational signage. Provide information on the therapeutic benefits of plants and how visitors can engage with the garden. Volunteer opportunities. Invite volunteers to help maintain the garden and participate in its ongoing development. Benefits of a sensory garden. Stress relief. Promotes relaxation and reduces anxiety. Cognitive stimulation. Stimulates memory and cognitive function, especially for individuals with dementia. Physical rehabilitation. Supports physical therapy and rehabilitation exercises. Social interaction. Creates opportunities for socialization and community engagement. Educational tool. Teaches visitors about plants, ecosystems, and the environment. By following these steps and principles, you can create a sensory garden that offers therapeutic benefits, enhances well-being, and provides a welcoming retreat for visitors of all ages and abilities.